Hello everyone, this is Heroes Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Assassin's Creed Mirage Let's Play. So we have one final candidate or suspect in the Concubine, and we have to get into the harem, which is quite the challenge, given that we are male and not a eunuch. So let's see how we sneak in there. There's also a codex
Be my eyes, Enkidu.
somewhere really close to us. Top of the roof, let's go. The harem. The original meaning of the word harem was sanctum, but it came to denote the private apartments of the Khalifa, where the woman and children of his family resided. As an institution, it is particularly associated with the Abbasids, but this seclusion of women was actually a long practiced tradition in antiquities. For example, Mesopotamian and Persian court practiced seclusion as a way to both demonstrate a ruler's wealth and ensure the legitimacy of his children. The Abbasid Caliphs chose both free and enslaved women to be wives and consorts. Most Caliphs were themselves the children of enslaved women. In the 8th century, given that the dynasty was still fragile, most of these women were the daughters of the ruler's political allies. In time, as the Khalifa power solidified and political alliance became less important, they increasingly chose enslaved women as consorts. Such women were highly educated and talented poets, musicians, and significant figures in Abbasid cultural life. Wives and concubines all lived together in the harem with their children, the unmarried, widowed, or divorced sisters of the Khalifa and his mother. The mother managed the community, which ensured the day-to-day running of the harem. Servant, educators, cooks, singers, errand boys, eunuchs. Particularly important to this community was the Quara Manetta, the female servants who had the capacity to move freely between the harem and the outside world. The complexity and luxury of the caliphal harem did not represent the life of most households. The strict seclusion of women was unaffordable for all but the wealthiest urban families, in which women did not have to play any active economic role. Indeed, outside of the houses of few elite members of Abbasid society, many women participated actively in economic and social life of the city. Alright, and now we sneak in. This looks locked, so we're looking for a key, actually.
What do you see, Enkidu?
Or a way to approach the door first, and then maybe it leads us to a key. Whatever that is, let's check it out.
Do not even think about it. Keep walking.
That was friendly. I will have to find another way in.
Alright, there's an eavesdrop opportunity through the window here.
Her influence wanes. Her followers dwindle by the day.
Kabiha is a great woman, Farah.
She was, while Al-Mutawakkil lived, but her son did not succeed him, and her time has come and gone. When the tide ebbs, will you be swept with it to the sea?
I do not like to get involved in politics, Nasreen.
Please. We know what you are. Enough! The new eunuchs will be arriving any minute. Meet them at the gate, Makira, and try not to make a mess of it. Come, Nasreen.
New servants mean new faces in the harem. If I had a eunuch's uniform, I could slip in among them.
Alright, let's get ourselves a eunuch uniform. Even though, you know, we have a beard.
What do you see?
Where do we buy this stuff? Ah, it's on the roof. Just sitting there? Wait, which? This one, 100 meters.
That man seems happy to bask in the sun. Perhaps I should spare him the trouble of dressing for duty.
No, no, no! Give that back!
We will all be naked on Judgment Day, brother.
Alright. How is this gonna pass?
A bit tight across the chest and gut. Hopefully this will work.
I mean, we still have our talisman, we still have our weapons. Should we unequip those? I don't think we can unequip our weapons though. Yeah, there's no option to actually unequipping those, but it's fine, the game's not that realistic.
All the way into town like that. Tamahel, do I know you?
I doubt you would. This is my first day. I would hate to be late. Makira! Assalamu alaikum!
You know him, Makira?
What? You have forgotten me already?
No, I'm sorry. It has been a long...
That is all right, fair one. My face is quite forgettable. Unlike your own. Farah is expecting me. Between us, she terrifies me. Please do not make me late for her.
Let him in, Abbas.
Barakallahu fiki, Sayyidati.
A couple of things. Why is the guard allowed there? Unless he's also a eunuch? Anyway, that's not really our question. We are here to... there's a chest outside. There's also a chest inside, and I think there's more codex inside as well. It's gonna be hard to get back into the harem, so we really need to search thoroughly.
What are you doing?
Makira! I was just...
Breaking into Kabiha's office? You are no eunuch. Leave now, or I'll tell Nasreen. I'll tell Farah.
Tell them what? That you let me in here? I cannot imagine they will be pleased about that. You are a kahramana, no? You serve the concubines every need. When is the last time someone asked what you needed? Someone who would not judge. Someone you could forget was ever here. There must be something you need, Makira. Or want.
There is something. Abbas at the gate. He has eyes for Farah. The Walad. He doesn't look at me. But Farah uses a paint to make her eyes bigger. And if I could have some, I think he might.
Say no more. I am at your service. Where can I find this paint?
The storage room, but no one is allowed in. Apart from Nasreen. Farah trusts her with everything, even her magic potion.
Farah has a magic potion.
She has Nasreen carry it. Tells her when she wants a sip. It makes her breath foul. Still, I'd give anything to try it myself.
And so you shall. And in exchange, Makira, what will you give me?
The key to that office.
Eye paint and magic potion. Your wish is my command.
Now we're a genie.
Eye paint and magic potion. Seriously? Bigger eyes might add to my disguise. No, focus, Basim. You need that key.
Greeting, my name is Amir. I live in the harem. My favorite color is blue. I like to play the ode. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. They're kind. I have a toy cheetah, but I want a real cheetah. They're very fast. When I grow older, I want to be an explorer and see the lands of Rus, where there is snow. Alright, before we go steal anything, I want to explore this area. Young one, my rivals will soon oust me. I had urged ambition, taught them to climb. I cannot complain of being outstripped. You can only rise or fall. There is no clinging to the wall. If the winds does not knock you from your perch, then others will on their ascent. Do not lose your footing. The maw of chaos gapes below. I suffered its draw. I'll spare you the same. This is our target. She's talking to her son, who missed out on being the Khalifa, which is interesting, because if she is the bad guy, then wouldn't they decide who becomes the next Khalifa? Unless she doesn't want to get her son involved for some reason. Okay, we're really close to the Codex. It's above us, I think. Or maybe it's outside, but it's spazzing right now. Sisters, Farm the Walid forbids us to speak of the rebels, but can you not conceive of the future they promise? We could walk in the world beyond these walls. No man here would dare to hold us. We could dance unbidden, sing when we are moved to, read what we care to. No man's vassal or vessel. No longer any man's to own. Our body, our choice. Our fate, our own. Not a very fancy room. Looks like a servant girl's. Feels like we have a lot of stuff on the roof. We can make the climb if there is a gap. But I think we're kind of caged in.
You! Tell me you have read Al-Kindi.
I am sorry, Sayyidati.
Hey, does no one read anymore?
Why do I need to learn algebra? I am never going to need it.
It's okay, kids centuries later will ask the same exact question. I don't think we can gain access to the rooftop. We're gonna have to come back and jump down later.
Sorry, that was Greek to me.
Yep, that is Greek. Foreign eunuchs. Definitely a thing in all cultures. Even the Chinese ones. Korean eunuchs, Viennese eunuchs, very common in the Ming court.
So what is this magic potion?
I see stairs.
I see. Alcohol.
Oh, we don't have that right now. Alright, let's do the stuff, get the key, and then we can access the roof even afterwards.
Here you are.
Oh, thank you. The others say I'm too young for paints and potions. But I'm not too young to know why they use such things.
Of course not. Now the key.
They only know more than me because they've all read this book. The Garden and its Mysteries. It's all about biology, the body, its secrets. It is quite infamous. Have you read it?
No.
Farah keeps it in the Khalifa's quarters. They're on the roof, and strictly forbidden.
Makira, we had an agreement.
Please, if you could just get the book and bring it to my room? It's in the east corner on the left.
Oh, fine. But then the key. Paint, potion. Now she has me fetching body books. I meant to play a servant, not be one.
Alright, we have no knives. Getting through that door is going to be interesting. But maybe we're disguised?
Sir, are you lost? You cannot be here.
We still have that. Okay. Still no tools. We're gonna have to whistle our way around.
That's odd. What?
Let's hide some of these. Too far.
What was that? Wait, what? Huh? Hold on! Bleed!
No, 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 no. You fight me. Don't alarm. There we go. Ooh. I have no weapons. So I can't parry. I just realized that.
I will bury you!
What choice banter?
So we have to dodge everything and just punch him.
No!
We're fatigued as well, so throwing a punch. Oh. There we go, there we go, there we go. That was, not the greatest, but not the worst.
Quarters fit for a Khalifa. The garden and its mysteries. Not much spice to the title. I guess that was the idea.
Saidi, I'm sorry to disturb you in your refuge. I too have begun to long for the mountains of home, but it's fools who flee when there is nowhere to run. Should this threat endure, there will be no sanctuary for either of us. I have measures in mind. I ask only for your trust that the cost is worth the reward. Who wrote this? And where is this codex? That's technically very close to us. Okay, the codex looks
Nothing can hide
outside,
from us, Enkidu.
or actually in that courtyard. Oh, I see it. We can access it later. Alright, we don't want him to see us kill him, because we don't have any weapons. Turn around. Oh, I have throwing knives that can use for chain assassination? He's okay with that? Alright, can I get my throwing knife back? Alright, feels like we got everything upstairs. Oh, she's the one.
Abdillah's ambition knows no bounds.
But Farah, he cannot still believe he will take the throne.
Have you met his mother?
كم أرغب في الحصول على منهج نظريات علم
You. Kabiha might have been lax about lateness, but I am not so lenient as she.
I am sorry, Farah. It will not happen again.
Farah? To you, she's Sayyidati, or Ummu Walad. Go about your duties.
الآن بعد أن تولى ذلك الشاب المدعو بالخوري العمل نيابة عن صاحب حنين سيتسنى لنا أخيرا
There you are. Enjoy. Let us hope she does not come up with any more tasks. I think I have created a monster. The book is in your room. Now,
So? Are my eyes bigger?
huge. Makira, I need the key.
This potion, it gives you confidence. I feel like I could take on the world.
Yes, I am familiar with this potion. We had a bargain, Makira. The key. Now.
Wait, you have to return the potion to Nasreen. If Farah finds out it's gone, she'll be furious. Then the key is yours, I swear.
Fine. Drink some water while I am gone, will you please? This is the last time, Basim. Put your foot down. back where you belong. The potion is put back. All is right in the world. Now I will get that key from Makira if I... It is done. I am done.
Thank you. Funny, I have a bit of a headache. What happens now?
You give me the key.
Oh, right.
You do not have it. You are afraid of Qabiha. What?
No. Her star is fallen. They all say it. It's just... I was having fun. Here it is.
Finally. Now to find my answers. I remember this perfume. I smelled it in the bazaar, and perhaps in the harem. But on who? A hairpin. Nings. When did Qabiha get it?
After she died, after we killed her. Oh, a poem. The poem that we...
A signed book of Harib's poems. The ocean, the desert, the cobra, and the dove. A map of the Khilafah and Alamut. Yet for its grandeur, the room's all but empty. Things look to be missing, including Qabiha herself.
What is this? What did you give her?
She always drank from it. She asked me to give it to her. It's harmless.
You call this harmless, Nasreen?
You should go. Now. Give me the key.
What happened to her?
Me. You really shouldn't have left me alone with that flask.
I'll search the rooms. You with me.
I did nothing. I did not hurt her.
What did you do?
Relax. No one is looking at us. They will be far too busy with the book they find in Nasreen's room.
Nasreen's room?
The garden and its mysteries. Nothing bawdy, just a study of native herbs, their properties medicinal, poisonous, cosmetic. Belladonna, deadly nightshade. It does make the eyes look lovely in small doses. Shame I had to waste it all on her. What? You saw them? Farah and Nasreen, dripping poison in everyone's ear, spreading lies and rumors about my mistress.
Qabiha.
One dead, the other disgraced. No one will hear them now.
Yes, I'La. What are you?
Loyal. In Qabiha's absence, I defend her throne from those who would supplant her.
Her office is empty. She has abandoned you, Makira. You serve a faithless mistress.
She will return from the palace when the danger has passed.
You really should not have told me that.
It makes no difference. You will never find her. Now, play nice. There are children present. Nice uniform, by the way. Suits you.
I can do nothing for Farah. But if Qabiha is the head of the Order, I could still spare those who have yet to suffer at her hands. I have seen enough from my 3 suspects. Time to seek Roshan's counsel and end this once and for all.
Alright, so we got played. We got played really hard. First as a servant. Let's get out of this eunuch costume. And we didn't really learn much, except that she's in the palace. Khalifa's mother. The head of the harem was the mother of the Khalifa who ruled over it as sort of a personal court. Through her direct relation to her son, she could exert considerable control over the empire and act as a central political player. Most were originally enslaved concubines brought from outside of the Muslim world. After having born a son to the Khalifa, they could acquire the highly sought-after title of Waled, mother of the child/heir. So in this case, we killed Farah, who is the mother of the current Khalifa. Though rare in some cases, she could have even obtained the status of a legal wife, even though the stigma of her enslavement remained and could always be invoked. For instance, Al-Kayya Zuran, the wife of Khalifa al-Mahdi and mother of Harun al-Rashid, was originally an enslaved Yemeni concubine. A coin bearing the name of her palace complex suggests that she acted as de facto ruler after the death of her husband. Indeed, becoming the mother of the Khalifa would bring her considerable power and wealth. From the heart of the Caliphal palace, Wadis used their network of servants, eunuchs, and entertainers to structure charitable foundations, fund important works of architecture and infrastructure, manage their own properties, and treat with potential political allies. But obtaining this status implied political struggles. After giving birth to her son, Wadi's priority became convincing the Khalifa to name her child as official heir. This puts her on a collision course with other women whose sons could claim the Caliphal title, and their supporting factions, unruly or rebellious brothers, could be dealt with by assigning them to posts in distant territories, while fratricide was frowned upon as fratricide, killing brothers, was frowned upon as impious and therefore inappropriate for a ruler in the absent age. Conspiring to take the throne could in rare cases lead to executions. We still have 4 more of these, and there's still the palace that we have not infiltrated. We're supposed to go back to our bureau. Super close. We'll just find our way back. Now, I believe we look into the investigation panel. We have most of these cleared. Alright, we have a discussion and we come up with a plan. But before we do that, we'll see if there's more contracts available. And we'll also see if we can do our pre-order mission, the 40 Thieves. There's a lot of the wilderness that we have not explored as well, so curious to go there. Most of our missing gear chests should be outside.
Basim, have you investigated your 3 suspects? If not, then your work is not complete. You appear decided, Basim. What have you learned?
Arib is innocent. The governor less so. He made a deal with the Order and removed his cousin's protection from Alamut.
Tabban. Just as we had feared. We've been bared to our enemies.
Yes. In exchange for Abu Abdullah's renouncing his claim to the throne. He cedes his crown to suit the Order, led by
his mother. Qabiha is the head of the snake. Where is she now?
Fled to the palace. If we act now, we can spare Alamut. Give me the feather, Master.
Qabiha will meet swift justice, and I will be the one to deliver it.
What? What are you saying?
That a more seasoned hand is needed. The last time you entered a palace, you left it in disarray, to put it lightly.
Have I not proven myself since? Master, I have earned the right.
Earned what? The right to kill?
No, that is not...
A blow from one of us is a blow for all of us. Or does your ego demand the honor?
It is not ego, Master. It is duty. I took an oath to leave my life behind, to walk the shadows and to serve the light. I mean to.
Qabiha is more dangerous than her underlings. Strike quickly and end this. Do not hesitate.
Blood from a stone. Who is she to keep you from Kabiha, or to tell you when to strike?
My master and mentor, without whom I would be nothing but a corpse in the streets of Anbar. You spy on me now?
Always. So you will swallow your questions, strike at her enemies, serve without complaint. And live your life dogged by El Jinni in the hovel you once hoped to escape. You know where to find me when your duty is done.
So many dead or disappeared. And each trail of blood leads back to you, Al-Bahamut, the last mask to be lifted. You set Wasif on the rebels, unleashed Al-Ghul, sold your son's crown to seize Alamut. And all for what? Some worthless token of a long-forgotten age. No matter. I will see you at the palace, and I will cut the head from the snake.
Alright, this is our last grand assassination. We're killing Kabiha, who is the head of the Order of the Ancient. She is now in the palace, and we have to find a way to get in. Now, I feel like narratively, once we kick off this mission, things are going to be going beyond our control a little bit, even though I'm sure, as mentioned by Nehal, who we're not convinced is a real person versus just a voice in our head of our conscience and the genie. But we're probably going to go back to Anbar afterwards, and then we'll see what happens. There are areas on the map we have not explored, and we're missing quite a bit of stuff in the wilderness. One enigma, one artifact. Actually, we don't have all the artifact. There's one out here. 3 historical sites back inside the Round City. We're missing the book, which is inside the palace. There's a gear chest in the palace. I'm not sure what happened to the other gear chests. 4 historical sites, which includes one that's currently like straight in front of us. I saw one. But aside from that, everything else has been collected. We did venture this way, but as you can see, this is still unexplored. And that patch right there is unexplored, so I think we will do those things first. We also have the 40 Thieves mission, so we'll hold off on this final assassination. Right, we know our target. She's not going anywhere, we'll get her killed. I don't know if there's any more contract, but we can check that before we leave the city. We'll basically pop out and do some wilderness, and then come back and trade off our artifacts, and then see where we're at. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you all next time. Bye!